Hello, I'm Mark from Moonstone Publications. Moonstone Compliance will hold its regulatory update webinar on the 12th of November. This webinar is essential for FSPs who want to gain expert insights into the regulatory shifts that are affecting and will continue to affect their businesses. I'm joined in the studio today by one of the presenters, Billy Seifert, the Chief Operating Officer of Moonstone Compliance. Welcome to the studio, Billy.
Thanks, Mark. Nice to be back.
Billy, can you tell us what you're going to be talking about at the webinar?
Okay. Yeah, Mark, of course. So we're going to take the same format that we've been doing over the past couple of years. So we're going to start off with a recap of regulatory developments, specifically those that find application to the FSP client base. We'll have a look at those, also the FIC developments. And then I'm going to spend some time on COFI. COFI is top of mind. There's not that much information forthcoming from the regulator about where we are in the process. I think clients are anxious, they're unsure. So what we're going to be talking about there is giving a bit of an update, giving a bit of a recap, and then just exploring a little bit more on a practical side. What does it actually mean to me as an FSP, and what are the main differences going to be in my business? And then we'll also have a look at what do we foresee as timelines and what can we expect in the near future.
Something else that's on top of mind is the recently released draft Omni risk return. I presume you're going to be looking at that.
Yes, we will be. That's part of the updates, but we will give a quick oversight about that.
And then you're going to be joined in the second session by Marilee Offer, who heads the legal and regulatory team at Moonstone Compliance. What's she going to be talking about?
Well, Marilee has, for her sins, developed a bit of expertise about FICA compliance. So specifically in this session, we're going to focus on business risk assessments. Business risk assessments are so key to informing the controls that you try and implement and document in your RMCP. Really, if your business risk assessment isn't accurate, your RMCP is not going to be effective. And we find that many FSPs struggle with that. So Marilee is going to focus on that, and then just do a little bit of a recap about what management's responsibility is in FICA compliance.
So then in the final session, we've got Justin Westcott, who's a Chief Technology Officer at DataGrate. What is he going to be talking about?
Justin is going to be talking about really cybersecurity best practices. Cybersecurity is a major risk. It's something that keeps coming up. And although the joint standards only have application to certain types of FSPs, I think many of the principles that are enshrined in that will be part and parcel of conduct standards to come. And it sets also the bar for what is reasonable in terms of care. And Justin, for those of the listeners that have already attended seminars where Justin's been involved, he is very passionate, very, very knowledgeable about this. So I think it's going to be informative, it's going to be interesting, but it's also going to give clients a lot of food for thought about what they should be doing about their cybersecurity and where they should be in terms of their cyber risk management.
Thank you, Billy. So as you can see, it's going to be a jam-packed and informative program. The deadline to book for the webinar is the 7th of November. Please follow the link on the screen to make your booking.